I would like to answer the questions being raised by a certain YouTube channel called The Messed Up Church, where he just released this podcast called "What in the Sam Storms is Going On Here?" And I understand he has a lot of questions, um, and I don't think all of our questions can be satisfactorily answered, but I'll try to give you a legitimate answer to that question. Dr. Sam Storms worked on the ministry staff of Mike Bickle for 7 years when it was Metro Christian Fellowship. From 1993 to the year 2000, there was a 7 year period where Sam Storms worked on the staff with Mike Bickle. He says so on his own website. Okay. Um, so if if Mike Bickle's misconduct took everybody else by surprise, that does not work on his staff outside. I mean, it took me by surprise. I don't work on his staff. Okay. Could it not also be possible that this sort of radically immoral behavior could be concealed from his own staff? Yes. Yes. Just because people are on staff doesn't mean they're covering up what he's doing. In fact, to me, it suggests that Mike Bickle was extremely careful about his radically immoral behavior and controlling it, probably through threats of lawsuits and intimidation tactics. So he was very, very, very careful in how he concealed his reputation among his staff. And if he could do that, then he knew that he was able to have a global reputation management. So um, I think it's silly to advance a guilt by association argument um, when there's no evidence. You're arguing from silence. Okay. After 2000, that's the past 25 years, mind you. After the year 2000, Dr. Sam Storms did not work with Mike Bickle on his staff. Right? Let me just emphasize that. For the past 25 years, Dr. Sam Storms has not worked on the IHOP staff with Mike Bickle. In addition to that, that short frame of time when Dr. Sam Storms worked with Mike Bickle, 7 year time frame, when it was Metro Christian Fellowship, that was under John Wimber. That was under the Vineyard. That was back when they were Vineyard. So there was even higher levels of accountability and oversight and discipline during the time that Dr. Sam Storms was with Mike Bickle. Both of them were submitting to John Wimber in the Vineyard structure. I think that it's extremely, what is that? There's this Anglican chant. It's called Out of the Deep. If thou, O Lord, wert extreme to mark what is done amiss, O Lord, who could stand? I don't see Dr. Sam Storms being guilty here of any I just don't. I'm sorry. It could suggest a degree of antinomianism, though, you know, because if Mike Bickle's acting that immoral privately, how many more Christian liberties were allowed with movies, with music, with profanity, etc.? But Sam Storms's scholarship, Sam Storms's um, leanings are very orthodox, and I think it's unfair to treat him as some sort of a co-conspirator. And it's definitely unfair to treat Francis Chan as some sort of a co-conspirator because he is definitely not anything other than just a person who occasionally visited, living on the opposite side of the country. He's never worked on the IHOP staff, ever.